Hey, how's it? Morning. So, as you can see, I'm back home. And is there anything more interesting at the moment to watch than SA politics and watching the good old ANC devour themselves live on television? And, I just want to say that, watching what's going on just really gives me so much faith in God. And, and that God is truly sort of watching over this entire thing, for the last, I would say, it was all since Zuma, actually, we as Christians have been praying for this evil organization to be exposed and for the people in this country to be allowed to flourish to the fullest of our potentials as a nation. And lo and behold, lo and behold, we're witnessing it live on TV. And it's fascinating to me to realize that, you know what, we don't even need an opposition party in South Africa anymore. We don't need a DA. We don't need a UIM. We don't need, although these parties played a massive role in calling out the corruption continually. But, watching what the ANC is doing to itself now, they're their own opposition party, and it's flippin' fantastic to watch as these people come on international, not national, international TV and just start devouring one another and throwing each other under the bus. Now, we got to ask ourselves, where did this all start? And this is why, as a South African, I simply cannot see, unless you're one of those that is involved in the corruption, unless you're one of those that is involved in the killing, unless you're one of those that is eating from the same trough as these clearly criminal mafia leaders, unless you're part of it, there is absolutely no way, regardless of your religious or racial demographic in this country now, that you can dislike Donald J. Trump. This all started when the President of the United States of America put up a flippin' video show of a little red beret maniac screaming, "Kill the boer, kill the farmer." Since that event, it's like the political system in South Africa stepped off a flipping cliff and is in free fall. Right after that, we had Umkhwenazi come out of that. Now we've got all these allegations with these killers. All of them are being denied bail. We've now had Becky Cele implicated directly in nefarious activities with Kat McClala. We've got Paul O'Sullivan screaming and shouting whatever he's screaming and shouting. We've got Naledi Pandor now coming out and trying to shift the blame to Cyril Ramaphosa. We've got Subia versus, his name escapes me now, the Commissioner of Police, fighting over who's actually the problem. They are in absolute and total disarray. And we have only got one person to thank for that. On this earth, we've got our Lord Jesus Christ that we've been praying to for years and years and years. But on this earth, we've got Donald Trump to thank for what we are seeing happen right now in the ANC. These people are realizing very, very quickly what it is going to mean when America passes this bill in their Senate and in their House. They are really realizing very, very quickly that all these billions that they've been siphoning off, that they've probably in all likelihood squandered and spent on luxury homes and items all around the world, those homes, that money that they've hidden away in bank accounts all around the world is going to be cut off from them. Their assets are going to be expropriated without compensation by the United States of America because they have stolen billions from this country. We know that America is investigating the money in the couch story, because if that is proven to be a true story, that offense was committed in American dollars, is in a violation of American federal law, monetary law. So these guys are scrambling. Sorry, there's a fly that now decided to start bugging me. Are scrambling. And it appears to me, by the sudden turn of the esteemed Miss Pandor with her Victorian colonialist, imperialist English that she loves to flaunt on stages all around the world, is thinking that, or someone has mentioned to her, that there's a great possibility that this tiny little organization up in the Middle East, it's an intelligence organization, it's run by the Israelis, may possibly know who she is and where she is and what her involvement was with October the 7th. And if that is the case, I want to tell you, Miss Pandor, there's nowhere on this planet that you're going to be able to hide from those people. If you are directly implicated in that October 7th attack, you better get your affairs in order, is all I'm saying. You've got big problems. And yeah, there we have it. The right pressure executed by the right man at the right time is exactly what has created this absolute chaos within the ruling party. And let me tell you something. There's people in the fringe parties that are just as worried, because a lot of them have jumped ship from that party into these fringe parties and have tried to establish the same feeding frenzy within these other parties. And I want to tell you, all of you are going to bounce. All of you are going to bounce. And that's it, hey? That's my story for today. I'm watching this stuff with absolute awe and interest. I'm just busy watching a guy now on YouTube that has written a book. I think it's called Shadow State. And they're busy going through this book and how these hit squads are being operated by the government so that they can just keep on looting and stealing. It's all coming out. And I want to tell you, let me give you the best advice, ANC, that I can give you. Do you want the best advice? That may somehow at least save you your dignity, might save you some kind of compassion and empathy from the people of South Africa and the people of the world, might somehow, get yourself right with God, and may even save your life. Do you want to know? Do you want to know how to do this? The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free, because not only are you going to lose all your money, you're going to lose your legacies. The only way out is for you guys to get together, come on TV and tell us the truth. It's the only way out, bro. Because the people of the world and the people of this country have had enough. I told you already a year ago when I started these videos that the world is changing, the tide is turning. The world is no longer going to tolerate these corrupt tin pot governments. The world is not going to tolerate extremism on any level, from any religion or from any system. The world is not going to tolerate people living in luxury while the people under them that put them in that luxury starve to death. The world is turning. The world is going back to conservative, Christian, right-wing values. The entire world is busy going that way. Lest you get to the program. Communism is dead. Radical Islam is on its way out. Get ready. Get ready. You want to soar into the wind, get ready to reap the whirlwind. God bless everyone.